What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today, there's a bunch of stuff we need to talk about from the One Piece card game. A bunch of news has come down about the One Piece card game, so it's about time we had a chat about the One Piece card game. Sound like a plan? Excellent. Now, there's a bunch of stuff that has happened. Very quickly, just a reminder that the Devil Fruit Collection Vol.3 is out. Came out this weekend. Hopefully, as I record, this should be coming out today. And basically, what you get is a rather lovely op fruit, like a big plastic op fruit. And then you get yourself one of two sets of sleeves and one of two Don. And with it being the op fruit, it's very much themed around Trafalgar Law and Don Quixote Rocinante. And it's like $25 and you only get 3 packs, okay? So you're doing it for the sleeves, and remember there's only 10 sleeves. These are intended as Don sleeves rather than deck sleeves. So for $25 you're getting 10 sleeves, Don, and 3 packs. It is quite expensive for what it is, but it's also incredibly cool and comes with a big plastic op fruit. So honestly, it's up to you guys at this stage. I'm bringing you the news because, well, it's out today. And it's gone and been shown off this morning again. So I figured you guys needed to see this since it's out today. And these are the kind of products that are easy to miss. And look, they've gone and given us an in-person shot of the packaging as well. Yay. But yeah, it's out today, so it's one of those things whereby go and have a gander. Also, from what we can see on the back of the box, which they've also shown us, it does seem to be, and it does specifically say this, packs of OP12, and it does specifically say that on the website as well. I love OP12. I think it's a massively underrated set, as I've told you many times before. However, it's not OP13, which is the newest set. You have been warned. There's also a note that's come out which is very important that you all need to know. I previously told you, lovely ladies and gentlemen, about the fact that we were getting essentially these McDonald's cards coming around in Store Tournament 2025 Volume 4 at the end of this year. They are in fact coming out in the Store Tournament 2026 Volume 1, beginning of next year. That is the Roger promo, and the Roger promo is very important for the Roger deck. It is a card which in Japan sees significant play in that deck. It is very important. And then also you've got your 6 kind of McDonald's cards there, which we call them McDonald's cards because they were supposed to be distributed in McDonald's in Japan. They actually weren't in the end. They've just become like random tournament cards, but just a quick note that they have been, well, realistically, they've been delayed. They haven't actually been delayed. They were put in the wrong place on the website. So they haven't been delayed, but they kind of have been delayed, depending on how you look at it. Now, there's also been a fairly beefy update to the Championship Final Season 2. Now, I've told you guys I am going to be in Dusseldorf for this one. I am extremely excited for Cardfest in Dusseldorf and for One Piece Finals. It's going to be awesome. Remember, we have a 3,000 person last chance qualifier going on. Can I get through the last chance qualifier? Probably not. But it does feel like it would be fun to try now, doesn't it? 3,000 player last chance qualifier. If nothing else, that just sounds like a brilliant way to spend a big chunk of a day, seeing how far you can get through the last chance qualifier. But a whole bunch of stuff has been added in here, bunch of new information you need to know, like for instance, a new set of cards. Now, as is generally the case here, we've got a top player pack, and let's go and use Koala as an example, because Koala's brilliant. We got a top player pack, but then we've also got a finalist card set, and then we've also got a winner card set. And they are the same cards when it comes down to it. We're not going to go through all the packs here for the finals because we have done this previously. We don't need to repeat ourselves, but I do think we need to, you know, at least acknowledge the new stuff here. So the top player pack starts at top 64, but then you also get it at top 32. The finalist version, the finalist card set, not to be confused with the event pack finalist, starts at top 16, but then also top 8, but then also 4th place. You see where I'm going with this. Starts at top 16, but then just kind of keeps going. And then the winner card set, and I love this, it is only for the winner. The actual overall winner of the event. If you don't win the event, you don't get the winner set. So the top player pack starts at top 64. The finalist card set starts at top 16. And then the winner, you've got to actually win the whole gosh darn thing, or you don't get it. And like I've said, we do have 3 different versions of each card. I've shown you the 3 versions of Koala. I don't think I need to go through all the other versions of all of them. So what do we got then? We got Vinsmoke Sora from OP06. Counter plus 2k, and on play you can trash a card from your hand. And if you got the same number of Don on your field, or less than your opponent, then you can add a Vinsmoke family character card with 4k or less from your trash to your hand. Very nice card. Good in Vinsmoke decks, and frankly, very lovely artwork. We've got the Alvida from OP09, that on KO, if your opponent is cross-skilled, you play a character card with a cost of 5 or less other than Alvida from your hand. Obviously useful for buggy decks. We've got Stronger, who is very much a staple in Blackbeard decks. Counter plus 2k and activate main, trash a card from your hand and this character. And then you draw a card and give an opponent's character -2 cost for the turn. Very useful. We got Jewelry Bonnie that's got Blocker, and on play, add a card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand, but then add a Supernova character with a cost of 5, exactly 5, from your hand to the top of your life face up. Good for these yellow Supernova decks, which are around right now. And then Koala, we've got a very small 1 cost 1k counter plus 1,000, but it's just got an activate main, give a rested Don to your leader or one of your characters. So it's another one of those whereby if Revolutionary Army, and specifically Red Revolutionary Army, starts becoming very good, this is one we need to keep an eye on. Now, it's hard to actually see, unfortunately, from the image on the screen, but there's a Jumbo Goldie Roger leader card. Now, it is actually given out to top 8. So if you get top 8 in a tournament, you will win one of these. And this is only the second Jumbo card we've seen, and they are pretty massive. But it's also available on the prize wall for 120 tickets. Fun little side note. The other Jumbo card we've seen previously is the OP09 Gear 5 Luffy. And this one is also available on the prize wall for the same 120 tickets, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole prize wall because we'll be here for a while, but there are some things on the prize wall I think need to be brought up. Now, 120 tickets for the Jumbo cards is a lot. For comparison, a booster pack is 1 ticket, but these Jumbo cards are huge. But there are 2 other big deals here, including for 150 tickets, the single most expensive thing on the prize wall, uncut sheets. And they've actually got uncut sheets coming in here for OP08, OP09, OP10, and OP11. And I'm going to say something controversial here. I think there is an easy and obvious choice here as to which one you should be going for. OP9. It's got 4 manga rares. That middle section is 4 manga rares, and then right in the dead center square, we've got the alternate art of the Roger. As far as I'm concerned, that makes this the best one of them. They've all got the manga rare. Ironically, the rest are all in the center square. This one is all but the center square. They've all got the manga rares on the uncut sheets, but the OP09's got 4 of them. I cannot see the Gold Roger. I don't think the Gold Roger's on there, but it's got 4 manga rares, so as far as I am concerned, that is the right choice. And the other thing which is really a big deal on there is for 100 tickets, so 120 is for the Jumbo, 150 is for the uncut sheets, but for 100 tickets, they've got the cereal cards. They've got Cereal Luffy, and Cereal Shanks, and Cereal Ace, and Cereal Zoro. They are all on there. For what it's worth, Zoro is out of 600, which is the smallest, but Luffy is out of 700 and is the oldest one, so that is soon going to be the hardest one to get hold of. I mean, if you're really into Shanks or Ace, go for it, but I think they are the two worst choices here. Seriously, finals is going to be amazing. There's plenty of other cool stuff on the prize wall, but we're focusing in today on the real highlight items, and they are the ones I've gone and shown ya. So we do have new card set from finals. We have some redonkulous things on the prize wall at finals. We've got the Devil Fruit collection, which is out today. And we've got ourselves that note about those promo cards that we got to wait a little bit longer for, but I think it's going to work out all right in the end. But I've told you about all of this now. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me how hyped you are. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.